And back here at Amaroo Park Raceway, the HQ Kingswood's on the racetrack. Let's take a look at the top 10. Frank Putteridge has pole position over Steve Butchart. Russell Becker starts out of 3, Peter Hopwood out of 4, and Charles D'Aquino starts out of position number 5. Greg Woodrow out of 6, Michael Ord out of 7, Ben Walsh out of 8, Bob Hepburn out of position 9, and Peter Conroy out of position number 10. Off they go. Frank Putteridge looked like he won the start, but it's going to be fairly close going up the hill. What a great sight they make, Mark Osler, as they head up for the first time to Skyline.
Great start from Frank Putteridge. 23 cars qualifying for this 5-lapper. And boy, aren't they close to the go of the top of the hill. Very evenly matched, all running the same 202 Holden engine, 3-speed transmission. You don't get much of a performance gap over the rest of your competitors. But Putteridge, great performance in qualifying. 103.59, averaging just over 100 kilometres an hour. But keep in mind, these things are about 11 seconds slower than a Formula Ford. It gives us some idea of how quick they are. But plenty of action as they lean on each other with the back part of the circuit for the first time. And there's going to be plenty of lock brakes and dust. Oh, one getting out of shape back in the pack there. They sort themselves out. Putteridge gets really sideways, and coming around the outside's Russell Becker, the guy who's leading the local championship. So Putteridge makes a slip, and Russell Becker goes into the lead, the former Formula Ford driver, and Butchart comes down for a challenge on Putteridge too.
And I tell you what, probably from an experience point of view, not a driver in the field with the credentials of Peter Hopwood.
He sure is. The guy's driven everything. Touring cars, sports cars, Appendix J. There wouldn't be a racing car that he hasn't driven, and you can see the experience showing here. Pushes his way to the second position as they come up the hill for the first time. And Steve
once let loose.
Putteridge, the pole man, in all sorts of trouble. He hits the wall with a big crunch.
He hurt his car there. There's no doubt about that. And a pity off the front row. There was only 0.3 of a second between the first four cars, but he's mangled that HQ.
Dear, oh dear. 2 laps to go as they come across the start-finish line. Butchart's not going to lay down here. 2 laps to go. He tucks up onto the bumper bar behind Russell Becker's Revolution Racewear car.
He's in a serious position here. He's definitely got the ability to slide by here. He's got momentum going for him, but just not quite all the real estate he'd want to.
It makes you wonder whether Peter Hopwood is purposely hanging back to see what happens here, or whether he'd rather be up there.
The spoils could be true.
They're coming up now to the start-finishing straight. The 1 lap to go board will come out, and we have an HQ race going for us here at Amaroo Park. Here's Butchart making the big run up the outside here of Becker.
Butchart feints to the inside, right on the bumper. You wouldn't see anything else in that rear-view mirror out of Becker's car.
This is good driving. It's hard to do this.
So it could go anyway here.
Fast right-hander. Dangerous corner in lots of ways. And again, let's see. No, he elects to keep it tight. Hopwood, I think you're right, Mark. Just hoping for some spoils here.
Let's see if he... Well, Butchart's covering his tracks. It's the place to be, right in the middle of the stop corner entry. Hopwood bounces the tyre off the curb. He's trying everything he can, but there's nothing he can do about it.
Auto finish.
He's thrown everything at him, but I think, in fact, last corner coming up, and Russell Becker will lead them across the line. Becker doing a great job. So Becker home first over Butchart. Hopwood gets up for second spot. A very, very entertaining HQ Holden trophy race here at Amaroo Park Raceway. So the Shell race score confirms the placings. Russell Becker, the winner over Steve Butchart. Peter Hopwood in third place. Ben Walsh in fourth. And Greg Woodrow finishing